What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Asher Bryant, aka Soul Asher, coming at you with another guide. It's 7 a.m. We've been streaming for over 20 hours live, and it's been requested multiple times during the stream to make a gold guide, a gold making guide for in-game. So let's do that. This is technically applicable for in-game, and it's semi-applicable for mid-game as well. Okay, so how I make gold at in-game is I farm raids. I have 100% completion in every raid, every dungeon. Farming raids on rotation gets you money no matter what raid it is. Last Carnival is the fastest to do. Last Carnival death runs is the most efficient to do when you don't have a half EP weekend. Okay, so when you farm raids, you get what is called weapon upgrade chips, armor upgrade chips. You also get them from dismantling armor. So typically what you will get is something like this, the Lord of Chaos set. If they're not perfect and you don't have a perfect set, dismantle these. Okay, you also get Deep Void. I'm currently wearing a Deep Void because my glacial set is not perfect. So if you get a Deep Void set that's perfect, it's worth using. If it's not perfect, dismantle it. When you dismantle it, you get a chance for weapon upgrade chips or armor upgrade chips. Well, it's actually going to be armor because of accessories. Weapon upgrade chips will come from other items. Okay, however, so essentially once you hit in game and you start doing these raids, you will get what are called these blue green cubes. Let's take these out of our inventory and let's show you how to make gold. So not only will you get blue green cubes, you will also get refiners. Now these refiners are used to craft your weapons or up your weapons percentage. You see next to excellent, it says attack 6,000. Under attack, it says excellent. The number when I press shift is 93%. These refiners will take that percentage from a certain level. It tells you right here on the enhanced refiner, it's 41% to 100%. The higher the refiner, the higher chance. People buy these like candy. If you don't want to risk RNG of getting your weapon to a very low level, you don't have enough, or you just need money, sell these. You get them from raids. Brooches, you get them, keep them. Okay, now let's focus on what makes you money. All right, let's pull out all of our materials because we're going to get a crap ton. Actually, I'm gonna leave these in the bank. And let's open the chest and see how much we get, right? So let's just open every cube that we got. I spent an okay amount of energy. I didn't even spend my full 200 from gold, right? What you want to get from these grouping cubes are ECs, energy converters. However, when you get weapon upgrade chips, that is a plus. If you plan on upgrading your gear, I would keep the weapon upgrade chips. You could possibly sell armor upgrade chips. However, they don't sell for nearly as much as weapon upgrade chips. And we got an energy converter, boys. Energy converter, that's 160 mil. Right there. Just from opening, what was that, like 100 cubes? That's like not even a full day's worth of energy. That's 160 mil we just made. So when I list this on the market, they're selling for 175, 174. It really just depends on what you want to sell for, because people will buy these because they need them to reroll stats and people want perfect stats. So currently the cheapest is 179. I just want it gone because I want to get money. I'm only at 900,000. I want billions because I want to get my guild geared. So I want as much money as possible. So we're going to put this up for 178 mil, right? 178 zeros. put that up. That'll list. It'll undercut this person. And it'll sell. I guarantee it. Now, let's go back to making more money. We just made 160 mil. We still got more, or 170 mil, because we have no market fees. So we are going to open more cubes. We got our weapon upgrade chip. Again, you can sell those. However, if you don't have a +9 weapon, it's counterproductive. You're gonna need them. Armor upgrade chips, you can get your armor. You can get armor upgrade chips a lot easier, so it's not really that big of a deal. However, it's still kind of counterproductive as well, because you do want to still push your gear. So we got 3 weapon upgrade chips, 2 armors. We've got some pretty awesome RNG today, boys. As you see, I'm saving these because I'm gonna plus +9 my weapon. So from those, I also got weapon cores, armor cores, right? Just for convenience purposes, I'm now going to pull out all of my weapon and armor cores that I have on this character. I have more on my other characters, right? So what I am going to do is show you guys how I calculate cost versus craft. Right? So major armor cores are selling currently for 325k, a major armor core, right? So when I go to process material and I need 5 normal armor cores to make 1, so this cost needs to be lower in order for me to make profit. Normal armor cores are selling for 69k each. Let's do math, boys. Let's do math. Let's pull up the calculator. Bring it over here so you guys can see it. 69,999 times 5 equals 349k. So if I was to craft 5 of these into majors, they would have to sell for lower than 350k in order for me to make profit. I can currently not make profit off of those. Now let's do the same thing for high quality armor cores, right? It takes 5 armor cores to make 1 high quality, right? So it costs 350 each major armor. And how much does a high quality sell for? A high quality armor core sells for 1.6 mil. So more math. 1.7. Currently not making profit on high quality weapon cores. So what's going to be better for me currently is to actually list these and sell them on the market. If you want them to sell quick, you undercut, right? I'm not going to sell these because I need to craft stuff for my guild. However, let's do the same thing for weapon cores, right? You need 5 large weapons to make 1 high quality weapon core. So let's see. Let's see what large weapon cores sell for. Large weapon cores sell for 320 each. You need 5 to make 1 high quality weapon core. High quality weapon cores are selling for 1,650,000. So it is currently not worth it to craft large weapon cores either. Let's see how much normals are selling for. Normal weapon cores are selling for 75k. What's below a normal is a inferior. Oh. So we need 5 inferiors. Let's see if it's worth it to craft those. We have to do this math because we have to figure out the maximum amount of profit we can make before we just sell our materials. Okay, you guys? So I'm showing you the entire process. That way you can be thinking in an economic mindset. 25k per normal, right? You need 5 to craft 1. 25k per inferior. You need 5 to craft 1 normal. So the normals are selling for 75. currently not worth it. So with the current market economy, it is not worth it to craft normal weapon cores. It is worth it to sell your mats directly if you do not need them to craft. So when you do raids, you get these materials. What you want to do is list the materials you do not need to craft, sell them, sell your energy converters, and again, you will also get these fragments from raids, right? These fragments all sell for a very, very, very good amount. If I was to list one common, they are selling for 900k each. These all drops from, depending on the raid of the day, they will drop from each raid another large source of income. However, keep in mind that you also need these to level your solar stones. But if you don't have gear, you want to sell these. After you have gear, then you can start crafting soul stones, because soul stones are going to be worthless to someone who doesn't have a full in-game set of Viscaria's Calling. So this is a very brief breakdown of how to farm gold from the marketplace just by selling materials through farming raids. Literally all these materials are needed to craft. All of these can go and will sell on the market. Okay, you guys? Again, that's a very brief tutorial. If you have any questions, just let me know. Peace and love.